There's this movie called My Girl that I watched for the first time recently with a friend of mine. This movie came out in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. It stars Macaulay Culkin, i.e., Kevin McAllister from Home Alone and Home Alone 2. It's about this girl named Vada who's like 11, 12 years old. Her dad works at a funeral home. His wife, her mom, died a long time ago when Vada was pretty young. Also, Vada has a friend named Thomas J. Sennett. They end up kissing one time later on in the movie, but it's pretty light, so makes sense considering the considering how old they both are. And then, unfortunately, Thomas ends up actually dying because he's allergic to bees. This is, of course, very upsetting for Vada. And also, to add in a further complication, Vada actually has a crush on her English teacher. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought, this is just a sweet, simple, straightforward family romance movie that it is about this little boy and little girl that are friends, and I mean, there's just little bit of romance in there, but not a lot. I thought the story here is well told. The movie's really well written. It's fun to watch. There are good moments of humor. The actors, actresses all do a good job. I like that the movie ends up being about Vada trying to get through her grief at losing Thomas. That ultimately does end up happening. And also, Vada's dad tries to move on, get with a new lady. He's not very experienced. He is out of practice in this regard, but ultimately he ends up getting with a new woman, thus meaning that Vada is gonna have a new mother. It's pretty heartwarming, I have to say. The movie ends in a way it's like, yeah, that feels right. That feels satisfying. I'm happy with where this ended up going, and I like that. Thomas and Vanna, for the most part, are just friends. Vada's friends, as is to be expected, tease her about this, but for the most part, they're just friends, and there's just one kiss in the movie that is done well. It doesn't go too far. I thought this movie looks good. It's not like the visuals are all that flashy or really pop much, but they get the job done. They're good. I thought the music was good as well. So overall, I really enjoyed My Girl, and I think that it should have a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes